Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be doing a high-level overview of the HeliumTrack software, which we are very excited to bring to you guys. This software platform was developed and created exclusively for Ihub members and its community. And to sum it up, the HeliumTrack software is an intelligent software application that helps you plan, track, and manage all of your helium hotspot efforts. And in this video, I just want to get you guys familiarized with the overall view and the different features that it has. We are developing and in the process of developing a very detailed help desk and knowledge base full of videos, explanations, scenario-related circumstances, and all different types of help resources that you guys can use to learn about HeliumTrack and figure out how to use it better for your needs. And so what we're looking at right now is the dashboard of the HeliumTrack app. And you'll see what it will do is grab my location and we'll start pulling in all the hotspots within a 15-mile radius. So we can kind of see here, right now we're looking at Las Vegas, and we're looking at all the hotspots and the data associated with those hotspots in a 24-hour period. Now, all of these hotspots that load up on the map will correlate with the information that we see over here in the smart panel. Now, if we wanted to go into a different area, we would just type in that address right in here, and it will load up a new region, city, or country, where it will then automatically pull in all the latest data associated with the hotspots that you see here. And so the green dots are what we're looking at as far as online hotspots, and the pink dots are actually our planned hotspots that we have on this account. And we can see here we have 422 hotspots. We can see some other information about the earnings and rewards about those hotspots. And we see a very organized list which will actually take all these hotspots and their earnings and sort them from top to bottom. And so you can actually go through and click through and see these hotspots. Of course, we can zoom in to get a better view. And we can go through and see this is our 300-meter radius, this red zone. This is our what we call the sweet spot. And again, this is a high-level overview. We're going to break down these details. We're going to show you how to use every feature of the software. It's extremely smart and helpful in being able to provide understanding, insight, and actionable advice to give you in order to be successful with your helium mining and within the Ihub community itself. So we're very excited. And so we'll see here that list broken down. We can also see our hotspots here. So these are actually our hotspots. And so just to back up for a second, I went ahead and logged in with my Ihub account, and it has already pulled in all the information that it knows about my Ihub account. So I did not have to bring these hotspots in here into this list. And so that's extremely helpful as far as not having to do any manual input regarding your existing hotspots, and so that's a great thing as well. Over here you can see our planned hotspots, so we can actually go ahead and jump to those pink dots. And anytime you want to see more about an active hotspot and what it's actually doing, you can go ahead and click on the View Details button. And this is going to bring up what we call a modal window and kind of break down all of the earnings and the activity and the different details about that hotspot. But we're going to keep this high level, so we're just going to also talk about some of the other features here. Over here is where you can plan your hotspot, and you have the ability to simply drop a pin and drop that wherever you want. Or you can enter an address right here and give it a name, and you can enter that and save that. And so that will show up in your planned hotspots here. Okay, and going further, we have our intelligence feature, which for any planned hotspot, if you click on it, or even a live hotspot, you can click on that and run our intelligence either by clicking this button or by clicking this button here, and it's going to go ahead and give you actionable insight into what that hotspot is doing. How is it ranking? And so we have some really exciting features based around that. You have the ability to send someone a mining assessment, which is really a powerful feature as far as being able to send someone what their location can potentially do. You could send that to them via SMS or via email, as well as print out a PDF, and it kind of explained to them that you know, hey, if you want to get started with Ihub, this is generally what your location is projected to generate as far as placement and earnings and rewards and revenue as well. So that's an extremely helpful feature. Looking at the menu up here, we have some more information. You have the ability to view your active hotspots, your planned hotspots in a list, your reserved hotspots as well, and you also have the ability to manage them all within customizable groups. Under My Business, you have the ability to see all of your earnings. So that's a collective oversight of all the activity and rewards of all of your hotspots together. You have the ability to see some of what your team is actually doing as well. And I just want to clarify, we're going to have detailed videos on all of these sections and every single feature. We just want to show you guys what is in here as far as functionality goes, how much we brought to you guys, and we're constantly going to be improving and revising, getting your feedback in understanding what works best for you guys. Over here, you'll be able to see all of the mining assessments that you've sent out. And we've also created a very easy drop-down menu that correlates with your back office and allows you to jump to any of those existing sections that you are familiar with, whether it's training or provisioning a hotspot. That's all there as well. You'll notice up here on the top right, we have our block height, and this is where the blockchain currently is. We can discuss that in another video. We currently have the price of HNT. And over here we have our help, and this is really important because this is where you're going to be able to get all of the help you need. We're going to create detailed documentation on every feature and how it works, and so that's going to be very helpful. And of course, if you're having trouble with something or you believe there's a bug or a mistake, something that might need improvement, please submit a ticket. We've provided some categories in there for you as well. Over here is where you can manage your account. And one other feature just on the dashboard here, as I move myself over, we have here the growth of any specific area. So as an example, if I went ahead and typed in, let's say, Boise, Idaho, and there we go, we got our 15-mile radius. If we want to drop that down, we can go ahead and limit the miles. So we could say, okay, well, I want to get a 25-mile radius, and you'll see that radius expand. And let's also say we want to get the data within the last 7 days. Okay, that's great as well. So now all these KPIs, these key performance indicators, will update. And so down here we can also see a growth chart, which is extremely, extremely helpful. Being able to see the growth of hotspots incrementally over any period of time for any region, that's also extremely helpful. So this is just a basic high-level overview of HeliumTrack and some of its core features. We're going to dive into all of these features, and I'm going to be making instructional and scenario-related videos for you guys to help you understand the way that the functionality works and what else we have to offer here. So we're very excited to bring this to you guys. We look forward to your feedback, and we look forward to helping you guys be successful with your Helium hotspot mining with the Ihub community.